The PYFL presents All-Star Youth Football at its finest. They're some of the most talented players in Southern California, if not the nation. And on this day, they meet on the gridiron in the high desert, Palmdale High School to be exact, in an East versus West format. In this contest, it's the best 12 and 13-year-olds in the region. Let's meet the Junior All-Stars.
My name is Tanelu Lamalu. I play for the Packers. I play corner, and my favorite player is Marcus Mariota.
I'm Devin Jane, a.k.a. Black Thor. My position is outside linebacker and running back. My favorite team, I play for the Packers, the Ventura Packers, and my favorite player is Marshawn Lynch.
Daniel Duran, Ventura Packers, quarterback, and my favorite player is Cameron McDaniel.
I'm Jaden Lohr. I play running back for the Steelers, and my favorite player is Le'Veon Bell.
Deacon Hill, quarterback for the Santa Barbara Sharks, and my favorite player are Xavier Suafilo and Suat Cravens.
Hi, my name is Frank Rodriguez. I play cornerback and wide receiver for the Ventura Packers, and my favorite athlete is Marcus Peters.
My name is Jay Connect. I play for the Santa Barbara Sharks. My position is wide receiver, and my favorite athlete is Demarius Thomas.
My name is Ricky Salazar. I play for the North Oxnard Warriors, left offensive tackle and middle linebacker. My favorite player is Des Bryant.
My name is Isaiah Moon. I play for North Oxnard Warriors. I'm wide receiver, and my favorite athlete is Cam Newton.
My name is Nico Nares. I play middle linebacker, and I play for the Ventura Packers, and my favorite player is Bo Jackson.
I'm Ashton Ellman. I play running back and cornerback. I play for the Thousand Oaks Titans, and my favorite player is LaDamian Thomason.
I'm Spencer Hill. I play for the Camarillo Roadrunners. I'm a defensive end, and my favorite athlete is Spencer Hill.
Hi, my name's Nathan Davis. I play left guard for the Agora Chargers, and my favorite player is Russell Wilson.
Hi, I'm Ryan Banning. I play for the Agora Chargers. I play right guard and middle linebacker, and my favorite player is Eric Berry.
Ethan Gomez. I play for the Fillmore Bears, safety, and my favorite player is Aaron Rodgers.
Hi, I'm Hunter Parks. I play for the Agora Chargers. My position is wide receiver. My favorite athlete is Kobe Bryant.
I'm Justin McElroy. I play for the Fillmore Bears. I'm a safety. My favorite athlete is LaDamian Thomason.
My name is J.D. Laupola, a.k.a. the Simone Superman, and I play all the positions. I play for Ventura Packers.
My name is Tino Aldana. I play defensive end for the Ventura Packers. My favorite athlete is DeMarcus Allen.
My name is Gray Ennis. I play for the Ventura Packers. My position is tight end. My favorite athlete is Gronkowski.
My name is Mitchell Noweska. I play center and everything else for Thousand Oaks Titans.
My name is Riley Banducci. I play for the Agora Chargers. I play left tackle, and my favorite player is Eddie Pleasant.
My name is Hunter Conan. I play center for the AllStar Warriors, and my favorite athlete is Kobe Bryant.
Hello, my name is Isaiah Panapa. I play offensive tackle and defensive end for the Thousand Oaks Titans, and my favorite athlete is Kobe Bryant.
My name is Michael Zapata. I play receiver for the Ventura Packers. My favorite athlete is Alex Duran.
My name is Max Messina. I play D tackle for the Camarillo Roadrunners, and my favorite athlete is Sean Taylor.
My name is Angel Perez. I play offensive tackle and D tackle. I play for the Ventura Packers, and my favorite athlete is DeMarcus Ware.
My name is RJ Cortez. I play for the North Oxnard Warriors. I play guard, and my favorite athlete is Justin Tuck.
My name is Manny Duran. I play center for the Ventura Packers, and my favorite athlete is Chris Paul.
My name is Deontay Caldwell. I play running back for the Lancaster Jets. Favorite player, Marshawn Lynch.
Hi, my name is Wade Maurice Johnson. I play running back for the Burbank Vikings, and my favorite player is Marshawn Lynch.
My name is Austin Baranda. I play outside linebacker for the Burbank Vikings, and my favorite player is Adrian Peterson.
My name is Jake Stitch. I play quarterback for the Santa Clarita Apaches, and my favorite player is Peyton Manning.
My name is Majay Ridley. I play running back for Palmdale Falcons. My favorite player is Drew Brees.
My name is Dominic Walker. I play quarterback for the Palmdale Falcons. My favorite player is Ray Lewis.
My name is James Carranza. I play defensive end for the Lancaster Jets, and my favorite athlete is J.J. Watt.
My name is Dalen Bright. I play quarterback for the Lancaster Jets, and my favorite player, Marcus Mariota.
My name is Ricky Owinko, and I play for the Apaches.
I play running back, and my favorite player is Marshawn Lynch.
My name is Luke Martinez. I play quarterback for the Burbank Vikings, and my favorite player is Earl Thomas III.
I'm Isaiah Navarro. I play tight end and defensive end. I play for the West Valley Rebels, and my favorite player is Des Bryant.
Hi, my name is Jose Cacho. I play for the Palmdale Falcons, and my position is linebacker, and my favorite athlete is Des Bryant.
My name is Oakley Spence, and I play quarterback for the Santa Clarita Seminoles, and my favorite player is Cam Newton.
My name is Christopher Altmeyer. My position is wide receiver. I play for Warrior Apaches, and my favorite athlete is Darren McFadden.
My name is Ozzy. I play for the Burbank Vikings. Position I play is wide receiver and strong safety. My favorite athlete is Russell Wilson.
My name is Dean Miller. I play outside backer for the Santa Clarita Warriors, and my favorite athlete is Clay Matthews.
Hi, I'm Kayla Quiones, outside linebacker for the Seminoles, and my favorite player is Odell Beckham.
Hey, my name is Victor Chavez. I play for the Burbank Vikings. My position is left tackle, and my favorite athlete is Clay Matthews.
Hi, my name is Jordan White. I play for the Burbank Vikings. I'm cornerback, safety, and quarterback. My favorite player is RG3.
Hi, I'm Ian Haley. My position is outside linebacker. I play for the Burbank Vikings, and my favorite player is Antonio Brown.
My name is Chad Stitch. I play middle linebacker for the Santa Clarita Apaches, and my favorite player is Max Mano.
My name is Isaac Cruz. I play fullback and nose guard, and I'm from Burbank Vikings, and my favorite player is Victor Cruz.
Hi, my name is Zach Priestley. I play for the Canyon Country Outlaws, and the position I play is right tackle on defense, and my favorite player is J.J. Watt.
My name is Max Mano. I play for the Santa Clarita Apaches. My position is right tackle, D tackle, D end, and my favorite player is Ray Lewis.
My name is Ryan Rossi. I play for the Santa Clarita Warriors, and play D tackle. My favorite athlete is Aaron Rodgers.
Hi, my name is Jackson Stein. I play for the Santa Clarita Warriors. I play O-line, D-line, and linebacker, and my favorite athlete is J.J. Watt.
My name is Jordan Haywood. I play for the Lancaster Jets. I play on the offensive defensive line. And my favorite pro athlete is Michael Orr.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Gonzalez. I play for the Outlaws. My position is offensive line and defensive line, and my favorite athlete is Lawrence Taylor.
My name is Andrew Lopez. I play for the Palmdale Falcons, and I play for the O-line and D-line. And my favorite athlete is Blake Griffin for the Clippers.
My name is Ryan Robinson. I'm on the offensive right tackle for the Burbank Vikings, and my favorite player is Odell Beckham Jr.
I'm Evan Diaz. I play for the Warrior Apaches. I play center, and my favorite player is Sebastian Janikowski.
Okay, my name is Ian Miller. I play cornerback for the Burbank Vikings. My favorite player is A.J. Green.
My name is David Garza. I play outside linebacker and defensive end for the Burbank Vikings, and my favorite athlete in the NFL is J.J. Watt.
My name is Brent Buchanan. I play for the Lancaster Jets. I'm number 90, and I play defensive tackle.
My name is Atticus Coots. I'm number 92, and my position is left guard.
My name is Anthony DeJesus. I play for the Burbank Vikings. My position is center, and my number is 99, as you can see.
Yo, what up, people? I'm in the house. Coach Brad over here. We burning it up in Palmdale, California. You know what I'm saying? Looking good. I'm looking proper. We about to get this game going, win or lose. I got new boys, new friends, doing it big out here in Palmdale. Peace.
We're getting ready for kickoff at Palmdale High School. It's a glorious, sunny, blue sky day, brisk and cold here, temperature in the 50s. It's the junior all-star game, the blue, the West team against the red, the East team, the East, getting ready to kick off from left to right across your screen. Thanks for being with us. Jake Downey here along with 10-year NFL veteran Ralph Brown. We're excited for this, and Ralph, thanks for joining us on this wild ride.
Yeah, thank you. Should be a good one out here on the field today. Bunch of athletes on both sides of the ball.
So the kick is away, and the clock will tick as soon as someone touches it on the field, or we have a penalty to start the game. The ball goes out of bounds. And so the blue-clad West Stars will take over in their own territory. So these are the best of the best in the PYFL, the Pacific Youth Football League, founded in 1993, before many of these young men could say that their parents even knew each other. But here they are. They're 11, 12, 13-year-olds, and they've been chosen to play in this game. If you're an all-star, you are very good in your division, in your weight class, and at your position. So the blue starts out. They're coached by Ray Neres of the Ventura Packers. And we are glad you are with us for the third of 4 games here at PHS. The first play is a handoff. Devin Jane, nothing doing there. Brought down after maybe a yard.
Yeah, and the Red All-Stars, they want to try to control that line of scrimmage this afternoon. 5 guys up front on that line of scrimmage. They run a 5-3, and they're going to have to control that line of scrimmage if they want to get stops today to stop the West team.
All right, so the West looking at a 2nd and 9 at their own 36, just the start of things. About a minute gone in the first quarter, and we have a pitch. That's Devin Jane again, looking for yardage, and he does get free. Finally knocked out of bounds about the 45. If the play stands, it's a first down, but we have Laundry on the field. And the preliminary call from the referee in the white hat is that we have holding against the offense. So that's going to nullify a first down for Jane and the West. And the West in a more difficult position with about 2nd and 19 from their own 26.
As you can see on the first 2 plays, the West has given the ball to Jane, trying to establish the line of scrimmage with that running back, getting to the outside, and with that holding call, puts them on 2nd and long, and we'll see what they muster up on this down here.
Well, we have trips left. Obvious passing situation. Flat pass here. Complete to Grant Ennis. And the Red snuffs that out pretty quickly.
I always like a cornerback that can come up on the outside when that ball is thrown out there, and Perez does a good job coming up on that perimeter pass and stopping the play without breaking out for a positive gain. Good job by Perez coming up, sticking his foot in the ground, and getting that stop.
Well, Osvaldo Perez out of the Burbank White. Good ball player from the eastern San Fernando Valley. These teams representing the various chapters of the PYFL. As you look in on the blue-clad West Stars facing a 3rd and forever, 20 to be exact, in the first possession of the game. We have a pass. Oh, just missed. Jake Knecht of the Santa Barbara Sharks almost hauled that in what would have been a circus grab. Knecht probably made the longest drive to be here coming from Santa Barbara.
Well, Miller was in coverage on the outside. Both guys running down the football field, stride for stride. This ball just gets tossed up, and Knecht does a good job. Almost comes down with the football. Would have been a big play. Give credit to Miller. But Knecht is down right now. Let's hope he's okay.
Well, sometimes football puts you in the position of outstretching your body, and you don't really count on running into a body or the ground when you are trying to make a big play. And it's good to see this young man get up under his own power, and he gets a nice applause from the folks that have made the trek to Palmdale High for this ball game. I think that's the toughest thing about watching a lot of football, Ralph, is, and it's been 10,000 years since I played in high school, but just remembering how violent it is and how hard it is to take a hit and to give a hit, and just everything is tough, which makes winning rewarding and which makes playing rewarding. Man, it's a tough game to play.
Without question, I agree with you about that. It's a violent sport, ballistic movements on that football field. When you throw that ball down the field, not only are you dealing with the defenders and the opposing team, sometimes you're dealing with the ground as well. And looked like Knecht hit his head on the turf. But let's be thankful he got up, got off on his own reconnaissance.
Well, the West does not look like they're in a punting formation, but you never know since punts are not normally contested here. And, yes, they do kick it away. And so it's going to come down just on the other side of midfield. Hunter Parks of Agoura Chargers spots it down. And, well, we're going to see with the Red. the East Stars have in the tank as they roll out for their first possession from their own 49. We thank you for being with us as we come to you from Palmdale High School. We were talking earlier that the PYFL is composed of member chapters. The Agoura Chargers, North Oxnard Warriors, Thousand Oaks Titans, Ventura Packers, Camarillo Roadrunners, Santa Barbara Sharks. We have representation from all over the northern end of Southern California in Ventura County and Los Angeles County. So Jake Stitch under center. And we stay on the ground. Maurice Johnson, the ball carrier, doesn't get much. Looks like it sets up about a 2nd and 9 from midfield.
So Maurice Johnson's a big barreling type running back, a downhill runner. When he gets a lane, he's hard to take down that open field right there. Give credit to the blue defensive line. They dug in on that play, got a good jump on the ball and stopped Johnson for a minimal gain.
So Stitch, the second play in a row, taking a snap under center, something you don't see a whole lot of now. And the handoff again. To Johnson. Johnson a little more on that one. Sets up about a 3rd and 6 from the 46.
As you can see, so far, both teams want to try to establish that line of scrimmage, use their running backs, and Johnson's that guy, 2 carries off the bat for the big barreling type back. We'll see if they run the ball once again with Johnson.
Being on that side of the 50, you got to think that it's 4-down territory. Stitch hands off again. And nothing too fancy. They stay on the ground. Devin Jane with a stop. And Johnson over 3 carries picks up about 7 yards. So being on the other team's 44, you would think that they'd go for it on 4th down, especially with nothing to lose in an all-star game. And the red-clad East Stars do just that. Stitch under center again, looking around, surveying the scene. And this time to Johnson, and Johnson has the first down and a little more. Well, it hasn't been fancy. Hasn't involved a whole lot of people touching the ball, but 4 plays, you get a first down, and you move the chains.
Yeah, and you give it to Johnson 4 times in a row. He did that all season for Burbank White. His physical running style is a ballistic runner. Like I said earlier, you got to bring your big boy pass to bring this running back down. He loves the game of football, and he can break out too. He has that long striding, that long straight line speed as well.
Oh, some trouble on the snap. Johnson picks it up, trying to make something with it. Blazes through a couple of tacklers, and he's got some room to run. Finally dragged down a little past the 20, call it the 17. Another first down for the red-clad East Stars. Big-time play, making chicken salad out of that, Ralph.
That's a nice job by him. Just a bobble snatch, bad exchange. And Johnson scoops this ball up, and he just powers through the tackle, turns something that was nothing into a large gain, and Gomez does a good job stopping him on the back end and preventing the touchdown from getting into the end zone.
All right, so now 1st and 10 from the 16 for the East. Stitch looking around. First 5 plays have gone to Johnson. And now 6. Maurice, not much there, but the Red has shown some patience. Give the ball to number 3 and see if we can get 10 yards over 4 plays.
Yeah, and the unique thing also, this is a conventional style offense. The power eye, go downhill with your running back. Johnson, little bit of emotion. Only 2 wide receivers. There's that power running game that they believe they can utilize Johnson on. He's had all the carries on this first series, and look where they got him, all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, it makes you wonder, with All-Stars, are they going to sub out guys so that this one series is going to be this set of guys and then the next series will be another set of guys so they know they can lean on guys for a few plays in a row? You just don't know. But so far, 6 plays to Johnson. And now 7. Looks like he's buttoned up behind the line of scrimmage, gets a few yards, but the guys in red, the East Stars, looking at about a 3rd and 8.
The one thing you want to do when you have a big back in the backfield, stop them before they can get their shoulders squared to the line of scrimmage. Aldana does that at that defensive end position, gets up the field, causes disruption, and doesn't allow Johnson to get his shoulders square, lets his comrades come in to stop him for a minimal gain.
That's why they call it a team game. You can't do everything yourself on the field. It's 11 on 11. Got to rely on your teammates. Even in an all-star game, you don't know your teammates very well, but you got to rely on them anyways. So Johnson once again, hog-tied at the line of scrimmage, and now the East may have a decision to make. 4th and 8 from about the 14.
That's his 8th carry, and that speaks to the conditioning. Even if it's the start of a ball game, giving a running back that many carries on the initial series, that speaks to your conditioning, it speaks to your mindset. They know, giving him the football, the type of running back he is and player he is, he likes the grit, he likes to be physical, get those extra yards. He's a leader, and he's that guy that you can depend on in a series.
Also, he's been running between the tall trees. It hasn't been run outside and run out of bounds. He's been dragged down just about every time. About 3.5 minutes left in the opening quarter, and the West Stars are going to take a timeout here and talk things over. So, Ralph, I'm glad we were able to work together on this ball game. Glad to have you. Thanks for making the pilgrimage to Palmdale. We can feel the chill here in the press box on this glorious sunny day. You can see a little bit of snow on the mountains over yonder, and, well, this is definitely a desert here, and there's a lot of people living up here, but you're reminded everywhere you go that we are definitely in a desert.
Yeah, and we're not by the beach. We're not down south, and we can come up here. That wind chill starts to drop, and we can feel it. And the players and fans can as well. They're dressed the part this afternoon. But with that running style, with Marcus Johnson downhill, it fits this cold weather and his running style.
Well, Johnson's been called on 7 plays in a row, and he's answered the charge and moved the chains. We'll see if the East Stars have any other tricks up their sleeve. Stitch takes the snap, holds it this time. He's going to pass. Complete. Near the first down marker. Tough conversion on 4th down. Osvaldo Perez, who we called earlier on defense, makes the grab. Osvaldo out of the Burbank White chapter. His nickname is the Aussie Bomb for the deep ball threat. So on his first chance to grab a ball, he makes a big play on 4th and 8 and moves the chains for his guys. So 1st and goal from the 6 for the East. The handoff here is to Johnson again. Johnson, met by a wall of blue shirts, maybe picked up a yard and a half.
And if you're the West, you just want to play a bend but don't break style of defense. Get down to the red zone and try to stop him. Do you know who's going to get the football down here? Marcus Johnson. He already got the ball 8 times. That was his 9th carry on the drive. He's doing a tremendous job, and that's what the Burbank White team has loved about Marcus Johnson.
So the red-clad East Stars on a 2nd and goal from about the 4. And Stitch hands to Johnson, and Johnson looks like he's brought down just short of the promised land. And the East is now looking at 3rd and goal from inside the 1.
And if I'm on defense, I'm on that defensive line, I'm rallying everybody up and say, hey, look, we have to get a stop here. Let's flatten our backs and make sure that they don't get Johnson the football so he can get into this end zone. You have a lot of talent in the Blue All-Stars. You got to make sure they get a stop. It'll be galvanizing for their team and the fans if they can get a stop right here on 3rd down.
Stitch under center again. He's going to call his own number. Looks like he's in. And he is. Touchdown East. Impressive opening drive for the East. They dictate tempo. They stay on the ground primarily. They move the chains, convert a couple of 4th downs, and put the first points on the board with a quarterback sneak by Stitch, their quarterback.
There was nothing special. March down the football field, hand the ball off to Maurice White in between the tackles. You got to love his running style, but when they get down there, Stitch calls his own number, finds that lane in that gap, sticks his foot in the ground, and puts the Red East team up first.
All right, so here's the conversion. You have to go for 2 here. And Stitch is going to pass just a little bit high, and it's going to stay 6-0. Well, 1:26 left in the first quarter. The East with the first points in this ball game. And sometimes, Ralph, football coaches want to get a little complicated, show what they have, draw up a lot of trickeration, or at least passing plays that show that they know what they're talking about or they can really wow you. But football can be a simple game if you allow it to be.
Yeah, and just like you spoke about and you've seen, that conventional offensive style, power eye, downhill running game, you can get into the end zone as well. It comes down to your offense and defensive linemen who can control that line of scrimmage and get you into the end zone, and the Red East All-Stars does just that.
Well, the other thing is, in an all-star game, these guys don't really know each other. They know their own teammates. You can kind of spot them by the same helmets, but it's a lot easier to practice running plays than passing plays. Passing plays are so much more timing. And with limited practice time for each of these squads, staying on the ground seems to make sense. So here's the kick. Fielded on the fly at about the 25. That's John LaPola. Still on his feet, taking about 4 or 5 red shirts to bring him down. And LaPola has a significant return.
LaPola's a physical player at 5'10", 165. That's almost nearly a high school body out there on the football field today. He picks up that return and shows you his physicality barreling through tacklers, and you got to get a lot of all-stars to jump on that guy to bring him down and put the Blue All-Stars in good range.
Well, we don't have a statistician in the press box, but I measured that return at about 36 yards. And he puts the blue team, the West Stars, in business at their other team's 38. They 38 yards from the end zone are on a short field. So the West botches the handoff. We've got the ball on the ground, and the East recovers. Disaster strikes for the West as communications issues and ball control issues get in the way, and the East has the ball, and they have a chance to double their advantage.
Well, Isaac Cruz just gets a nice jump on the football, gets into the backfield, disrupts the timing, gets this ball on the mat, and jumps on it as well. That's a double whammy for Cruz. Nice job by him getting in the backfield and getting the ball back to the Red All-Stars.
Well, let's see if the East side can make that hurt. And the East stays on the ground in first down, picks up about 2. Nothing fancy again. Johnson, the ball carrier, he's going to come out for a breather, and who can blame him? They leaned on him on nearly every play on the first drive, and we're not going to have another play before the end of the first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books here at Palmdale High School, and the East leads the West 6-0. Back at Palmdale High, the East side in the red, now going right to left. Second down at 7 at their own 47. That's Jake Stitch with the ball. Hands off again, nothing doing on that play. The give to number 2.
Well, they stick to the running game. They're not going to veer from that, as we've seen in this second series, handing the ball off. And this Red All-Star team is just, that's their mentality, running the football in between the tackles and then play action over the top when they feel it's necessary.
We have to apologize. There are some missing numbers in the rosters the PYFL has given us. So if we're not saying names, it's because we simply don't have them. Stitch, going to stay on the ground. And nothing doing there. The West snuffs that out. Number 20 is your ball carrier there, as that ends up in negative yardage.
The Blue All-Stars have so much talent. They have Aldana, Upola, these guys on the defensive line, very disruptive, and it's going to be hard to just keep marching down this football field with these athletes for the Red All-Stars. These guys have been playing well this entire season. The front 7 of this Blue All-Star team, they're sideline to sideline. They make a lot of plays.
Well, the quarterback is Oakley Spence out of Santa Clarita. He's under center here on a 4th and 14 play. He's going to pass. Oh, but he just gets buried under a wave of blue jerseys. Nothing he could do there, because just about the time he was going to plant his feet, the freight train is coming, and he was on his back. Tito Aldana out of the Ventura Packers white organization is a defensive end who brought him down. And that results in essentially a turnover, a changeover on down, and now the blue-clad West Stars have the ball. Good position at the East 35.
We speak about those good guys on the defensive side of the ball. Donna and Spencer Hill both get into the backfield and meet at the quarterback. Take him down for the sack on the play.
All right, so let's see what the blue has up their sleeve. The West squad out of the more fashionable shotgun. That's Daniel Duran downfield. And that's complete to Michael Zapata of the Ventura Packers organization, and he has some positive yards, as we might say. Some yards after the catch.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're talking about. This is a nice time route. Duran timed this off. Zapata snaps this off. Nice delivery to the outside for a first down. Nice chemistry on the outside. Good job moving the chains to get in scoring position.
Well, it was a stoppage in play because the East squad wants to talk about it. Their head coach is Brad White from the Burbank Vikings. On a personal note, I can tell you that Brad and I have sons that have played baseball together in the eastern San Fernando Valley, and it's good to see him here playing football, and his son Jordan, who's on the red-clad East Stars. Jordan has a younger brother named Peyton who played in an All-Star game earlier today. So the red comes out on defense. Maybe they've figured things out. The blue still talking about things over there on the far sideline. Ray Nerez and his group of coaches. Mostly Ventura County players, a couple of Santa Barbara Sharks, but mostly from Ventura County is the West team. And they are going to come back up and get ready to go. Their quarterback is once again Daniel Duran, and he's going to pitch backwards to Devin Jane. And Jane is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Big time play there. David Garza with a stop there. David out of the Burbank White chapter. He's an outside linebacker for the Burbank Vikings. His coach says he gives 100% on every play, and this is his first year playing tackle football, and he's an all-star and a starter.
Yeah, and as for your first year, he did a good job. That's technique sound on the outside, taking on your blocker, shedding the block and disengaging and getting to the outside, taking Jane down for the tackle for loss. Natural play for natural player in his first year.
Coaches always talk about technique because that's what's going to help you when your game breaks down a little bit. We have another whistle. Timeout this time for the blue-clad West Stars. And so both teams will go talk about it. We have a second and long from the 25 when we come back. There's probably got to be a little more consultation needed when you're playing with players you just don't know.
Yeah, it takes time to build that continuity and that rhythm. Once you have different players and you put them on the field together, one thing that they do have in common is athleticism and that zeal and that focus to want to be great. These are the all-stars, so the game is going to be played at a high level today.
Hey, Ralph, on this cold day, I want to give mega props to the men who are bringing these great pictures to you. Down on the field, you might see a camera that comes into the shot from time to time. That is our jib camera from right on the 50-yard line, run by Victor Pansarev and Zach Baskerville. Our other cameraman, Barry Siebert, is roaming the field and getting those IDs from the players that you get to see at the front of every webcast. Plus Bob McCall and Lincoln Morrison, Charlie Downey, our sideline reporter, Matt Henderson, our production assistant today, and we are back in action. So the West, passing here. Oh, but the ball's on the ground. Is that a fumble? Referees say it's a live ball, and the West is lucky to retain possession there. David Garza with another big stick for the East squad, causing all sorts of problems for the West. Garza, the last two plays, coming up huge on defense.
Yeah, I notice he has that nice first quick step off the ball and the snap of the ball, almost like that Lawrence Taylor type move, get off the ball, and he's quick for this young player, getting to the backfield so quickly. Duran didn't even really have a chance to set his feet and deliver this football. Garza was in the backfield in a hurry.
Well, all quarterbacks look good in warm-ups when there's nobody in their face, but when you drop back and you got to throw a pass and guys are ready to knock you down, that's another thing. So, third and forever now. We're going to pass again and just overthrown. Jake Neck couldn't hang on out of the Santa Barbara Sharks. Pass just a touch high from Daniel Duran. And now the West squad looks at a fourth and forever, but again, it's an all-star game and you're deep in the enemy territory, so why not go for it?
And the one good thing is we're seeing Jake Neck back out there on the outside after getting a little bit injured and shaking up on that down the field play. Goes off the field. Now he's back in. That's good to see him back on the field. Tough guy with a big heart.
Well, we talked earlier about extending your body and just being prone. When you take a hit at that point, it doesn't feel good. But these are tough young men, and here's Duran on a fourth down play. Needs to convert. He's going to go over the middle. Complete. It's a first down to about the 1 yard line. Michael Zapata with the big-time grab. Zapata out of the Ventura Packers white club. And he comes up huge for his guys. And now the West is knocking on the door with a chance to tie the game or perhaps take the lead.
Well, this was just all vertical routes on the outside, and Duran, give credit to the offensive line for protecting Duran on the play. He sees Zapata do the nice bend route, and as he broke, Duran delivered a nice strike in between the defenders to get that big play and put him in striking distance to put some points on the board.
And it's no coincidence that both guys on that play are from the same chapter. And we have a running play here. Referee says touchdown. Looks like a quarterback keeper. Probably credit the score to Duran, and we have a tie ball game. The West Club has a chance to take the lead here on the conversion. Well, Ralph, our audience can probably tell that when we're not talking, you can hear the public address announcer here. He's been doing a phenomenal job keeping everybody in the stands informed and entertained. We have the speakers just outside our window, so there's not much we can do. So here's the conversion. West with a chance to take the lead. Duran in the shotgun. with Jane to his right. He's going to throw. Complete. Is he in? He is. Add 2 points on the board for the guys in blue, and they have an 8-6 lead over the East with about 7:48 left until halftime.
And Durant has that quick release. Nice job by Moon, taking that step, slanting, getting into the inside, and Durant putting this ball away from the defender low to get into the end zone on that 2-point conversion. Puts the West All-Stars up by 2 points. Tremendous job on that whole series, that entire series by that offense.
And on a passing play again, North Oxnard. Sorry, let me try that again. On this passing play, Moon out of the North Oxnard Warriors grabs that pass from Duran. Those kind of slant passes are tough to defend because, you know, the quarterback lets it go, and if you're running an inside route, a defender can't really be on the inside of that.
Well, especially when you get down there, if they don't take a couple steps forward at you and break inside, if you just go directly inside, it's a sudden type move. And the quarterback knows that. Durant did a good job noticing that and putting the ball away from the defender in that void to get the 2 points.
I guess Malcolm Butler in the end of the Super Bowl last year is the answer to that. How do you defend a slant? So let's kick off. The blue is going to kick it away, and we have somewhat of a pooch kick. And that's a live hot potato. Nothing doing on the return. John Lapola, nicknamed JD, with the tackle there. So the East opens for business at their own 36. Trailing 8-6, behind in this game for the first time. So what does Brad White have going in now his third possession of the first half? Sometimes even managing an all-star game, your personnel, and figuring out who's on the field and whether you have 11 on the field and who they're going to be. Again, because these guys don't know each other. You can tell by the different colored helmets that these guys have only been playing together for a little while. So the East pitches out, and there's Johnson. Johnson wrapped up by a pair of defenders behind the line of scrimmage. Tito Aldana and Devin Jane. So the East not off to a very good start here in their first possession of the second quarter. Looking now at about a 2nd and 15.
Well, those guys on the edge, on the outside, Aldana and Jane, they just get up the field very quickly and don't allow this play to even get some steam on the outside. It doesn't allow Maurice Johnson to get his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. Jane and Aldana get in the backfield. Nice job gang tackling Johnson and getting him down on the play.
Well, if they didn't know before the game, they found out pretty quickly that it's not going to be just one guy that's going to bring down Johnson. And the East stays on the ground again and doesn't get a whole lot. Johnson through scrimmage, brought down after maybe a pickup of 1, and so now the East looking at 3rd and 14 at about the 37.
The Red All-Stars aren't a team that's been passing the ball a lot this afternoon. I think they've passed maybe once or twice since they've had the football. Now you go to 3rd and long, and got to see who they're going to throw the ball to. You got Perez on the outside, might do a screen or some type of gadget play to get the ball down the football field.
This is probably not 4-down territory here. East needs a big pickup here. But they're going to stay on the ground. And they almost pull it off. Number 9 is DeLawan Bright of the Lancaster Jets. Picked up about 10 of the 14 they needed, and now the East looking at a 4th and 4. So sometimes in these All-Star games, it's hard to tell if somebody's punting on 4th down. And they're going for it. And Bright gets hogtied behind the line of scrimmage, and that's going to, again, essentially be a turnover. Max Aina of the Camarillo Roadrunners is the man on that tackle. And the West is going to take the ball. They'll be in business at about the East 32.
Give credit to the Blue All-Stars. On that left side of their defense, they've been getting up the field, not letting anything, getting moving and letting it be established to get some positive yards. The Red All-Stars have been getting all their positive gains on the left side of their offense. Give credit to Aina. Nice job getting in the backfield for a tackle for loss.
All right, so what can the Blue do? They're up 8-6. The West, good field position to start, and they're going to pass. It's a keeper here at Deacon Hill of the Santa Barbara Sharks. Going to call his own number, and that's good for about 3 yards on first down. I think we have to give the Santa Barbara Sharks the award for traveled the farthest to play in this game. From Palmdale, it's over 100 miles between here and beautiful Santa Barbara. So the West, 2nd and 6 with trips right. Deacon Hill, little bit too much mustard on that one, intended for Hunter Parks out of the Agoura Chargers chapter. And now the West looking at about 3rd and 7.
Well, you look at that throw from Deacon Hill. He overshoots right there, but throughout the season of this year, he has a strong arm. He's hit a lot of guys down the football field, can push the ball, can make a lot of the throws down the field, but just overshoots on that play. He's a big body. He has a powerful arm, as you'll see on display this afternoon.
And as you know, you come up here, you warm up, you want to get in the game, then you watch another guy play the first couple of series. He's been thinking about these couple of passes for a long time, and now he's in the game, and so it makes sense that he had a little mustard on the first throw. And here he goes. Complete here out in the flat. Grant Ennis out of the Ventura Packers chapter with a couple of yards after the catch, but not much. The East stingy on defense and brings him down.
We get the ball to the outside to Ennis on the play, and he's 5'11", 160. He's a big body. Normally can make more people miss. That's why they got the ball out to him. A sure-handed catcher, a physical player, nearly gets the first down. And the Blue All-Stars are going to go for it on 4th down.
Big play here, 4th and 4 from the 25. And we have movement on the line. Let's see what the call is. It's on the offense, and that makes 4th down a little bit tougher. Now, we do see offsides in regular season games and playoff games, but in All-Star games, that's another casualty, is that, again, these guys have to get their timing down. They just haven't practiced very much.
You're exactly right, Jake. With the offensive line, the timing, the continuity, not being able to practice a lot with all these guys on the field today, got to be able to hold their water. This puts them back at 4th and 8. This is a manageable down with the arm of Deacon Hill to these wide receivers on the outside.
So Hill in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Little bit high, almost intercepted. And we have another turnover on downs. So the East holds. They're going to take possession here at about their own 30. And they avert the threat. East down 8-6 here, trying to make something happen with about 2 minutes to go till halftime. On this gorgeous and clear and crisp day in Palmdale. We're in the high desert, northern Los Angeles County. As we wind the clock on the change of possession, that is one difference between youth football and other places at higher levels. So the East from their own 30 in the shotgun. And they took too much time.
And you look at the offense of the Red All-Stars now, you look at the formation, they went trips right on that play. And they were going a conventional offensive style for the first few series. Now they've opened it up. Let's see if they've opened it up to run or opened it up to pass. Let's see if they can get some straight line passes down the football field.
All right, so now with the clock moving at $1:15 and counting, Oakley spins with a 1st and 15 from his own 25, trying to make something happen before the half, and he's going to hand off. Number 9, again, DeLawan Bright from the Lancaster Jets. Did he put it on the ground? It looks like he did. So another turnover. The East gives it back deep in their own terrain, and the West with a chance to strike and make it a 2-score game before we go off to halftime. 55 seconds left in the first half of play. The West leading 8-6, a chance to add to that as they have a short field here in the final minute. West rolling out with trips right. Jane and Duran. Duran deep to the end zone. Flag on the play. It's caught, but will it stand? Beautiful catch, but the preliminary indication is OPI, offensive pass interference. Let's see what the man in the striped shirt has to tell us. And it is pass interference against the blue-clad West Stars, nullifying that fantastic touchdown grab. So the West a little more real estate to cover now with 40 seconds left in the first half. And looking at a 1st and 25 from the 43. Well, Ralph, you've been on the receiving end of that. Had OPI done to you. I don't know if you've ever had PI called on you, but hey, that's the nature of defensive backs and receivers. So back to the action. Duran here. Downfield and just a bit too mustard on that ball. Intended for Isaiah Moon, and Moon probably needed to be about 7 feet tall to grab that ball.
Yeah, well, Moon has that good straight line speed. They threw the ball up to him on the left side. After the penalty, flip it, go to the right side, get it to him again. But on the play, Duran just overshoots. We look at these two teams. They're contrasting styles. The Red All-Stars like to run the ball in between the tackles, physicality, and the blue. The West team likes to spread it around, give it to the quarterback, and let him spread it around to these talent on the outside.
All right, Duran, the lefty, rolling, looking, flag on the play, downfield, incomplete. So let's see what the man in the striped shirt has to tell us on this one. The play on the field was incomplete. The referees are going to talk about this one. So another call of offensive pass interference, and we are turning into a second and forever situation for the West Stars. 27 seconds left in the half. The West started this possession on the East 23, and now they're back at their own 41 after a couple of penalties have made this a bit more real estate to conquer if they want to have any points before the half.
Well, give credit to Altmaier. He's doing a good job on that outside. Moon PI'd him twice on the outside, and He gets in and out of his breaks very well, stick his nose in there, but ran stride for stride and challenged each of those balls thrown up on the outside by Duran.
All right, so Duran barking orders. The field general in the shotgun. And he's going to zing it downfield again. This time complete. And he's still on his feet. John LaPola with the grab and finally brought down inside the 5. Check that, Grant Ennis with the catch. That one's going to count. Grant Ennis went up and got it. And Grant Ennis with yards after the catch as he shook a couple of defenders. And now the West has a chance to really knock on the door if they can put in some points here. As we have 6.9 seconds left until the half. The West wants to talk about it, understandably. This is an opportunity to really change the game before they go into the break.
Well, Altmar's a great cornerback on the outside, can match up with anyone and run down the football field, but he's 4'8", 98 pounds. You look at Ennis. Ennis is 5'11", 160 pounds. That inch difference going up to grab that football. Ennis has that height advantage, came down with the ball and made a great play and almost got into the end zone.
Well, and Ennis went and got it at its highest point. But then equally impressive because he knew that if his team was going to score, that he needed to shake loose of his defenders and start galloping towards the goal line, and he did just that, brought down at the 5. Big-time play here as he gets his club out of trouble with a 54-yard pickup. And now the West with one play, possibly two, here at the end of the first half. So Duran in the shotgun with Jane next to him. Duran, bad up, has to improvise. He's going to throw incomplete. And the West is lucky to have another play. There's 0.8 seconds left. Inside 1 second left in the first half. We have time for one play from the 5-yard line. Can the West punch in a touchdown and take a commanding lead into the break?
And that could have spelled disaster on the play. Give credit to Duran. Getting the ball, having active eyes, and finding his receiver on the outside, Ennis, and trying to get the ball to him. Now they got another chance to try to get into the end zone.
So Duran in the shotgun gets a good snap this time. He's going to hang up a jump ball. And just a little bit long. The referee says out of bounds. Great catch there again by Ennis. Duran knew that Ennis was the kind of guy who could go get this ball, as we just saw, but Ennis couldn't keep a foot in. And so we're going to go off to the locker room with an 8-6 game. The West on top of the East. We'll be back for the second half, so stay with us.